Yo, what up, you guys? It's me, Awesome Ray, or what up, my smoking hot, sexy mamas? No, I'm just kidding. It's me, Awesome Ray. Today we're gonna talk about PKA already, episode 161, with two special guests. We got Sam Extras and Ryan, and we already know the hosts. We got Lefty, FPS Kyle, Wings, and Woody. And the first person that came out, or the special guest that came out first, was Sam's Extras, and we already know that Sam Extras is on something bad, the capital B, something that made him crazy. And what's also frustrating about this episode is that everyone is talking over each other, so you can't really understand every single word that's coming out of his mouth or out of their mouth. So let's just get started. First, Sam X Joss was talking about how he's gonna make $100 million with his $100 million idea, and everyone was just like, "Wait, what? Wait, what?" Then he talks about how he's gonna make prosthetic arm, leg, limbs to make somebody robotic and live longer. He's also talking about how, you know, he's gonna take plasma out of people and use that plasma for something crazy, something big. And then Wings and Woody are arguing, saying that you're taking a little, you know, too far. You're taking a big step and you're not, sizing it down to little step until you hit that big step. For example, me, I'm five, I think 4 or 5'5", and I play basketball. It's basically me saying that I'm gonna go to the NBA tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna make $100 million. That's what Extras is saying right now. That's an example of Extras talking, blabbering. It's cool and all. He's having a plan to make himself successful, but think about it. He's young. He doesn't know as much as, everybody think he knows. He's smart. He's good. He went to college and, he knows a little bit about the world, but other than that, that's a big step for something, him, small, if you know what I mean. I'm just kidding. But then he talks about, you guys don't even know what I'm saying. You don't know who I'm talking to. You don't know what my ideas are. I already gave you two, and I was not even supposed to tell you because, publicizing it use their might use them later on and not give me credit for those. So he was talking about it, and then he's saying I already talked to 10 people with like millions of subscribers, and I have already had two conversation with Ray William Johnson and Woody PewDiePie. So he's making all that crazy statement. He's talking blabbering, and then Wings and Woody said, "Are you on something right now?" Then this is where it starts getting funny. He's like, "Yeah, I just took marijuana or weed and nicotine as well. And did you guys know an hour ago I did cocaine and all that good stuff?" And then I was like, "What the hell?" Everyone just started, just started being quiet for a little while. Then he just talks about how he still want to make it big, how he got big companies coming up, and he also said that he left the company and they were nice people, but he had to move on. And also he talked about how he's making only $900 a month off YouTube, which is a lot still. And he said he's making money and he's borrowing money from his friends for something, and we already know what something is, which is drugs. Trust me, man, this guy just fell apart. He fell apart so hard. No homo, but damn, he was so big back in the Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 era that right now, if he stayed the same, he would have at least 2 million to 4 million subscribers. Even Woody said himself that back then Sam X Shots was bigger than him. I don't even know what happened to Sam X Shots. I think it's because of YouTube. YouTube fucked them up so hard in the ass because of the comments, racism, and all that bullshit and unnecessary comments and things that people say about him. So yeah, YouTube can either put you in the highest like PewDiePie and all that big commentators out there, or it can drop you below, the hell zone and just make you fall apart. And that's what happened to him. And he couldn't do anything about it. Once you're on drugs, you're gonna have to stay on drugs unless if you get rehab. I promise you that. He said he's gonna stop doing drugs, but drugs have that, stimulus that makes you crave for more. It just fucks up your brain, and I think he's fucked already, unless you know he goes to rehab. And that's what Wing said. Wing said to Sam Extras, he needs to go back home. I think he lives in Philly, I don't know, but he needs to go back home to his parents or his father and stay there for a month or two until he settles down. But then Sam is like, hell no, I'm not going back there. I'm staying here, and my feet will stay here, and everything will stay here. And he just keeps on arguing. But in the end, he left, and yeah, the second guest was Ryan. Ryan is this famous YouTube guy. Well, not really famous, but he was famous everywhere of his video of call me, here's my number. So he posted up or he publicized his number to people, and people called him, and he get like 5,000 text messages an hour or a day. And he was on Today's Show. It was back like 6 years ago, and then after that he disappeared. People did not know what happened to him. He thought he died. He thought he no, people thought he died. People thought he committed suicide. People thought, he's dead. I don't know, or something happened to him. And then he came back again, and that's when Woody saw the video and wanted to give him a call. So Woody gave him a call. He didn't reply, and or he didn't answer. So Woody sent him a little friendly message. We're in PKA. We got tons of viewers. Then after a couple of minutes, Ryan called back, and then Woody answered, and they talked about it. Ryan was pretty cool. He's a cool guy. He's funny overall. You know, he expands his opinion. He doesn't care what he says or what he says. And yeah, he's a cool guy. He's funny, but sometimes he can go a little too far and be a little bitch. A little douchebag. He's so racist sometimes. Like it's funny. And sometimes 90% of what's coming out of his mouth are bullshit. Like him fucking up his girl, him getting like fucking $2 million off his friend. It's weird how he was homeless for like 6 years. This guy was talking bullshit. He was like more bullshit than Sam. I don't know, man. These two guests were funny as hell. But what are you gonna do? He's funny. But in the end, Ryan was like, "Hey, let me get a little shout out right here." He's like bullshitting with his self advertisement. He's like, "I hope this thing will make me big. When can I watch this video? Help me out here. Come on, Woody." It's crazy. But what's funny about the video is that he talked about how he banged his cousin because he never saw his cousin for like 13 years. And whenever you see someone hot, he's like, "Damn, this girl's hot, so let me go sleep with her." But in the end, they probably knew they were cousins, so it didn't really matter. But that's what happens when you don't see your cousin for like 6 years. And that's about it, guys. This shit was funny. PK was funny in this episode because they were two assholes that expressed their opinion a little too far and think they know it all. But that's about it, guys. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and peace.